Hello and welcome back to our training where we talk about how you can get more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. And on our training today, we're going to continue talking about the advanced search tool, but more specifically, we're going to talk about how you can use the advanced search tool to identify who you should call today. But before we get into that, once again, my name is Jeff Osnes. I'm your host, I'm your trainer, I am your tour guide as we go through this Prosperity Central system. Now, what is the Prosperity Central system? The Prosperity Central system is an online contact management system designed to help you manage, organize, and follow up with your prospects in an effective and efficient way. It was specifically designed for the network marketing industry. However, anyone in sales can really benefit by taking advantage of this tool. So if you know somebody in sales or network marketing, take a moment now and share this video with them so they can start to learn about this powerful tool. Now let's get into our training today. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to continue talking about the advanced search tool. So we're going to jump back over to contacts. And from the contact manager, we're going to click on the advanced search menu right here. When we do that, that's going to open up the advanced search menu with all of its options. You see all these different options in here. And the section that we're going to be going to is the contact activity section. Now, if you've been watching my other videos, then you know that we've already talked about the contact activity section, but today, we're going to be talking about the member activity, and more specifically, the member activity called a prospect. See, as you start to add your contacts, as you do what you're supposed to do as a prospector, remember 80% of your time should be prospecting, calling and talking to your contacts, generating new prospects that you can follow up with. That's where the majority of your time should be spent. And what's going to happen, the more you focus on that, you're going to have prospects that start to fall through the cracks. Now, of course, as we've been discussing, the system is designed to help you automatically identify people who you may have lost track of in the past, but have now bubbled up to the top. But you shouldn't just wait for contacts to bubble to the top. You need to have a process in place so that you systematically follow up with and work through your prospect list. And one of the best options, one of the best tools to use for that is this member activity function, this member activity search option for call to prospect. So we can choose call to prospect, yes or no. In this particular case, I'm going to look for all the ones that I have not called. So call to prospect, no. And rather than just no ever, right? I'm going to do no, and I'm going to choose a specific date range, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to identify the contacts that I haven't called for a while that deserve a follow-up call from me, a check-in call. So I'm going to go ahead and choose no date range selected. I'm going to change it from on to after. And I'm going to go back, let's say a week, and hit apply. This will allow me to find any prospect in my account that I haven't called in the last week. These are people that I might need to give a call to. Or maybe I'm looking for people I haven't called for a month. So go after, and let's go back a month. And by doing this, we can identify those contacts that may have fallen through the cracks. In this particular search, I would only find contacts that I haven't called in the last month. So let's go ahead and hit the search button. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to have quite a few that fit in that category because, most of my sample contacts have not been called. And so they haven't been called in the last 30 days, right? And of course, once I've generated this group of contacts, now I can start following up with them. I can review my notes, do a check-in call. Maybe I just want to send them an email, whatever that might be. But now it's time for me to actually take some action with these contacts. Like I've said in the past, we're not in the business of sales. We're in the business of informing, following up with, and collecting decisions. And so we're not calling these people necessarily to try to sell them right now. But of course, hey, if it goes that direction, great. What we're calling these people for is just to update them on our progress. Some of these contacts may be 6 months old if it's been a while since we've done some nurture calls, right? So it's It's time for us to reach out and let them know, hey, this is where I'm at with the business. I've been in it for X number of months. My team is growing. My check is growing, whatever that might be. So make sure you're using the advanced search tool so that you can keep from allowing too many of your prospects to fall through the cracks. And as you can see, Prosperity Central is here to help you boost sales and growth. It is a super simple system that helps you present your opportunity, organize your contacts, and track those contact activities so you know who to focus on and when to focus on them. There is a 2-tier affiliate program built into the system so that you can start building a second income stream, all while helping your team take advantage of tools they should be using anyway. It is mobile friendly and it is priced just right. Now, speaking of price, there's 3 account levels: basic, professional, and premier. The basic account is so that everybody on your team has no excuse not to have an account. Everybody should have a Prosperity Central account so they can plug into you and your training. But for those that are serious about building a business, they need to upgrade to the professional account. $24.95 a month gives them everything they need to manage, organize, and follow up with their prospects. And then for your team leaders, they need to upgrade to the premier account. It's $49.95 a month so they can create custom content and then share that content with their organization, including their very own training page. Now, if you don't have a Prosperity Central account, you need to go get one today. Go to prosperitycentral.biz. Once again, prosperitycentral.biz. Go set up your account now so that you can start getting more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. Bye for now, and happy prospecting.